In the heart of London, where the fog swirled like ghosts and the cobbled streets echoed with the footsteps of weary souls, there lay a forgotten corner known as Blackwater Lane. This was a place untouched by the glimmer of progress, where the shadows of the past lingered in the crumbling facades and the whispers of the forgotten echoed in the narrow alleyways. It was on a dreary evening, as the last rays of sunlight struggled to penetrate the thick veil of smog, that young Amelia found herself wandering into this forsaken realm. She had heard tales of the Victorian slums, but nothing could have prepared her for the stark reality that awaited her. As she ventured deeper into the maze of decrepit buildings, the sights and sounds assaulted her senses. The stench of decay hung heavy in the air, mingling with the acrid tang of coal smoke that permeated every corner. Rats scurried through the gutters, their beady eyes glinting in the dim light, while stray dogs prowled the streets, their hungry howls adding to the eerie atmosphere. Amelia pressed on, her footsteps echoing against the cobblestones as she passed by rows of dilapidated tenements. Each building seemed to lean precariously against its neighbors, as if struggling to remain upright against the weight of time. Broken windows stared out like empty eye sockets, their shattered panes a testament to the despair that lay within. Through the murk, Amelia caught glimpses of life unfolding behind closed doors. Families huddled together in cramped quarters, their faces etched with lines of hardship and sorrow. Children played in the filth-strewn alleys, their laughter a stark contrast to the grim reality of their surroundings. And amidst it all, the distant strains of music and laughter drifted on the breeze, a fleeting reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. But it was the sights and sounds of the market square that truly captivated Amelia's attention. Here, amid the chaos and squalor, vendors hawked their wares with all the fervor of carnival barkers. Fishmongers shouted their prices, their voices competing with the raucous cries of peddlers selling everything from vegetables to trinkets. The market was a riot of color and movement, a swirling kaleidoscope of humanity that seemed to defy the darkness that threatened to consume it. Ragged children darted between stalls, their fingers nimble as they pilfered fruit and bread from unsuspecting vendors. Old women with weathered faces bartered fiercely, their voices rising above the clamor as they haggled over the price of a pound of potatoes or a skein of wool. Amelia watched in awe as the scene unfolded before her, each moment a snapshot of life in all its raw and unfiltered glory. Here, in the midst of poverty and despair, there existed a vibrant tapestry of humanity, woven from the threads of resilience and hope. As the evening wore on and the shadows lengthened, Amelia reluctantly turned to leave. But as she retraced her steps through the maze of alleyways, she carried with her a newfound appreciation for the strength of the human spirit. For in the heart of the Victorian slums, amidst the squalor and decay, she had witnessed the indomitable power of hope to transcend even the darkest of times.